What's up, everyone? It's the King of Ruckus. This is a video response to IcyRhythms' latest video. EA wants $80 for their games. Are you stupid? And the thing is, EA is not really that stupid. Most of the gaming public is. That's why they're even thinking they could begin to pull this off. It's the same thing that happened with Microsoft and the Xbox One. They felt that most people would just roll with all the shit they were trying to shovel to them. And thankfully, people wised up and said, no, we're not going to do this. Activision, they tried to pull some shit saying that they could get like $500 per customer or some outrageous number, and the public rebelled against it. I'm kind of hoping we see the same thing happen here, but each and every time that a company tries to pull off something like this, less and less people rebel against it. Aside from the fact that the general gaming public really isn't that smart, there's also the fact that season passes seem to sell pretty well. I have to admit, I got the season pass for Last of Us, so... And I'm not even really just talking about The Last of Us. I mean, Gears of War. There's a countless number of games that have season passes. And they usually sell pretty well. So I bet EA's looking at that, thinking that, sure, we can just raise the price for $80. People are willing to drop another $20 when the content's not there. Why not just raise the price of the game? You've also got collector's editions that go anywhere from $70 to as much. I think I've seen one for like $150, $180. You know, all for this shit that really, the majority of it has nothing to do with the game. It's like some soundtrack bullshit or whatever. And again, I gotta admit, I've gotten a couple of collector's editions. You know, I've definitely cut back on them. But I gotta be honest and say that I wouldn't be surprised if EA were looking at the numbers from sold collector's editions across the board and factoring that into their decision to try and raise prices. If you're willing to spend a little more money on day one above what the game is generally worth, what's to stop a company from raising the price of that game sooner or later? That's what we're seeing happen here. We had two good instances over the last 5 or 6 weeks where gamers got together and made a good change. The first was when Microsoft tried to shovel all those policies down their throats regarding the Xbox One, DRM, and all that other bullshit. The second was with H-Hour. If people didn't put their money where their mouth was, the Kickstarter wouldn't have made enough money, and they might not have been able to start making the game. I'm hoping to see people get more involved in the next generation, because it's not really off to the best start.
One less hunter to worry.
You look at what Microsoft tried to pull, and you look at what EA is trying to pull. I'm wondering when the next shoe is going to drop. I'm wondering what Activision has up their sleeve. You know, if EA does this, and it sticks, other publishers are going to follow suit, because why are you going to give up $20 in profit? Why would you do that? To look like the good guy? That doesn't matter. It's $20 in profit. If people are willing to pay that extra $20 on day one, what's to stop these companies from all following suit and charging it? Think about it. That extra $20, companies aren't going to guarantee that gamers are going to get all that downloadable content and everything that usually comes with the games later. They're not going to guarantee that shit. They're going to charge for it just like they always have been. The $100 game, it'll be a reality. It pretty much is a reality with these collector's editions, with some of them. But it's going to become like standard. They'll be selling a season pass for every game. And we'll be conditioned to buying them like a bunch of fucking drones, man. Alright, that's it for this video. Icy, you know I like your videos, man. Those of you who haven't seen his video, I have the link down in the description. I'd really like to know what you guys think also. What are your thoughts on EA potentially charging $80 a game next generation? You've already heard what I had to say. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you want to do a video response, that's cool. If not, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Watch him burn.